Gotta top it up a little bit right there. A little bit of sake to get me started for this week's magic recap video. That's right. We have got your top 3 magic tricks this week. There's some tremendous magic to tell you about. I can't wait. We've also got some winners to tell you about, along with your chance to win some free stuff just for watching this video. I'll tell you more about that, and your weekly dose of magic news, along with your chance to watch a free magic lecture from one of the most creative guys around for the next week. I'll tell you who that is and how you can watch it right after this. What's shaking, everybody? Luke Dancy here, joining you from beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, the home for magic. At least that's what a lot of people say. Down on the Strip, no shortage of magicians or magic shows. I love living in Vegas. So we're gonna kick off this week's video by announcing our winner from the last video I did, and we will do that right now because in the last video I held up a playing card. Now, the playing card last time was a Phoenix back card. This one's not Phoenix, it's bikes, it's bicycle, but it's the same card. And the person that named this card correctly was Mr. Steven. Congratulations, Steven Galvano, for naming the King of Clubs. The King of Clubs was the card I was holding up. You were gonna win a free deck of cards just for getting the card right. And the info should be popping up below right now. info@allthingsmagic.com to claim your prize. You got 1 week to do that, so be sure you do it to it. And you're just wondering out there, what the heck is this? Well, my friends, this is Split Ends from John Shack, one of our favorite friends at All Things Magic. And you can pick it up right now at your neighborhood-friendly All Things Magic shop. This and everything we're going to talk about in this video, we got links in the description, so be sure to use those. If you see something you like, click below, and we'll take care of you. And this week, you have a chance to win some free stuff too, but I'm gonna tell you our top 3 magic tricks this week first, and then I'll tell you how you can enter this week's giveaway right here. Top 3 magic tricks. I love this time of the videos that we do because it gives me a chance to tell you about the old and the new, but it's all the best of the best. And this is one of the best ways to peek or get information secretly in real time. It's called Steam 2.0. And as you notice at the top, it's got the Paul Harris Presents logo, that little logo right there. In the early 2000s, when you saw this come out, you knew it was something special because the methods involved with any of the Paul Harris Presents products were really, really fun. They were abstract, they were different, but they were all really, really cool. And with this one, you are able to have someone write some information on the back of a business card. They put the business card down. There's no way in hell you can see through the card, okay? They put their hand on top of the card, and then without you having to touch the business card again, you're able to get that information secretly without them knowing, so you can then reveal it in any way that you want. Now, when you start to learn the method, you're gonna see it happening in real time, and you're gonna lose your mind because of how freaking cool it is. And honestly, I wish I could show you how it works because it is that good, but we're not gonna do that. We wanna respect the creator and the method here, right? So this one has a lot going for it that you're gonna like. Number one, it's easy. The principle, when you add everything together that makes this work, it does it by itself, which is great. You're also able to use this in real world situations, bar situations, as you saw in the trailer. You could use this in stand-up situations, anywhere you really want to perform, you can perform this. So keep in mind again, you can't see the information, you're not grabbing that card, there's no special wallets, there's no electronics. This is a very cool principle based on a Mark Salem principle from many moons ago. There's been added more updates and more to the method to make it something new. So this one, if you're looking for something to do that, to get that information secretly, you are gonna absolutely love Steam 2.0. Again, it's not new, but it might be new to you. And trust me, you've never heard of it before. When you get it, you're gonna see it, you're gonna love it. Check it out. Your neighborhood-friendly All Things Magic shop. It just gets better and better. Steam is just freaking great. It's even F-bomb approved. You know that means something around here. But this thing, Iceberg, is also really hella cool. And it's got a lot of glare going on. I see it. There it is. Iceberg. This allows you, I just love this thing. This allows you to do the burgless effect, the any card at any number type of effect, without a deck of cards. It's true, without a deck of cards. This is absolutely perfect for the everyday carry magicians out there. I know a lot of you look for that type of stuff. The gimmicks are included. There are some gimmicks here. And this is obviously the packaging, so you can see There's really not much going on here that you have to carry with you. The principle involved is an extension of Daniel Johnson's work on the FAST project. Now, when we first talked about the FAST project a few months ago, people fell in love with that. Then at Blackpool 2023, and if you don't know what Blackpool is, it's a place in England where they host the world's largest magic convention with about 5,000 magicians in the same spot. And in the dealer room, the creator was performing this, and people were losing their minds. It was one of the breakout hits from that magic convention, with other magicians just really loving this a lot. So this one does not have a trailer with it, which I'm cool with for two reasons. Number one, the method involved, if you were to see it being performed, you might be able to kind of figure out what's going on. And I don't think that's a good thing, because it's too good for you just to think you know what's going on. There's a lot more to it. Number two, it keeps it out of the hands of the curious, because a lot of people, they want a trailer and they want to see and they want to know before they hit that buy button. So I'm okay with that. There's no trailer, but trust me, this is effing good. It's smart, it's easy to do, and the principle involved will make you smile too. So there's no difficult stuff going on here. It's perfect for your everyday carry. And when we did our Taco Tuesday show about 2 weeks ago, this sold out instantly. And the people that have been posting the reviews about it are raving about how much they like it. So we must be on to something with Iceberg. So if you want to grab something like this, proud to have it, tell you about it here. Any card at any number without a deck of cards. Think about that again. They think of a card, they get to a number, they think of this number, and that card ends up at the number, but you don't have playing cards. What you need in here makes it work, and you're gonna love it, you're gonna smile. And that's Iceberg from Daniel Dorian Johnson. It just gets better and better, my friends. And number 3 here on the top 3. What a great way to round this out. There's some really powerful stuff this week. Along with Steam 2.0 and Iceberg, we're now gonna end it with The End from Angelo Carbone, who is a damn genius. This guy's a genius with the magic he creates. He's definitely on another level, and that's what he's now brought to a book test. Now, for those of you out there that have never done a book test, so you're not familiar with what that means, a lot of times the book test is performed when you grab a book, you riffle the pages, you look away, they think of like the top word on the page, you hand them the book, and you're able to kind of reveal what the word is, or you are able to reveal what the word is. With this, there's 2 big things, and the reason these 2 things exist is because Angelo wanted to improve on one of the most known, the most legendary book tests that exists, the mother of all book tests. He wanted to improve on that, and that's what he's done here. 2 big reasons why I love this. Number 1, you are literally handing out the book. A lot of times the book test, you have to riffle yourself, and then you hand them the book. This, you hand them the book, and they just start riffling and looking. So that's a big improvement, number 1. You're totally hands-off with this. Number 2, there's no miss. Now, I'm trying to speak as cryptic as I can here. A lot of times with the book test, you start to figure out the word by naming letters that are associated with the word. And a lot of times you'll get a no. Is there an A in your letter, or does it start with the letter A? I'm just throwing out something. And people will sometimes say no. So then you go, oh, okay, well, what about blah, blah, blah. With this though, there is no miss. Because even if you miss, you still hit. Because let's just say you ask them if the word ends in the letter R. And they say no. And then you go, well, wait a second. I think the letter R is next to your letter, is that right? And they go, yes. So there's no apparent miss with this, with any of it. And that's the big thing Angelo wanted with the book test, was there is no miss. And that's what you get here. So it's easy to do. There's no like difficult memorization going on. Again, you're not the one having to handle the book. You're handing that to them. Our buddy Brian Sanders got this, did it for his wife within the first 15 minutes of having it, and blew her freaking mind. And she sees a lot of magic, and Brian knows a lot of magic. And when he saw the method, he was like, holy shit, this is good. So for what it's worth, one of our own has already gotten this, playing with it, performing with it, and I'm really happy with the method involved here. So the book is great. It is only in English. I know we had some questions about that, because the method, the principle really only works for English, the way he's figured out how it works. And to do that for other languages would be kind of a mess. So right now it is in English, but we do have it. If you'd like to pick up The End from Angelo Carbone, check it out and get ready to smile when you see the method. And that's the fun thing about this week. Each and every one of these 3 tricks, the methods, they're gonna make you smile. So check them out. It's your neighborhood friendly, all things magic shop. Only the best of the best for you. And that's right, we only bring you the best stuff. And that's why if you go to our website, each product has been handpicked. We've looked at each and every product to make sure it is the best of the best for you, because you're the best of the best out there. And so I do want to let you know that. So if you want to get your magic fix, head on over to allthingsmagic.com. Along with the magic products you're going to see and the magic news and all sorts of other fun stuff. We are proud to bring you only the best of the best, because it's hard these days to figure out that and to filter through it. So we took it upon ourselves to do that for you. And be sure to check us out. Okay. So I told you at the beginning, we named our winner, Stephen Galgano. Congratulations again, Mr. Stephen. But you out there, I want you to have a chance to win something too. So the card that Stephen guessed was the King of Clubs. The King of Clubs. So I thought, I'm talking about Iceberg, cards and numbers. How about you in the comments tell me in this deck, what number is the King of Clubs at? Where is it in the deck? One guess per person in the comments. Post the number below where you think the King of Clubs is. If you get it right, we're going to throw you a free deck of cards. And if there's multiple winners, as always, we'll award each winner the deck of cards as well. So get in there, the cards are King of Clubs, but you need to tell me, using your mind, in the comments, what number is the King of Clubs at? Where is it? All right, we got our top 3 magic tricks out of the way. We got our winners and your chance to win some stuff. So be sure to do that. Be sure to enter, okay? You can't win if you don't enter, obviously. And now it is time for your magic news. And I want to kick it off with something that just made me smile. There's a young magician in the UK by the name of Cillian O'Connor. Had a chance to interview Cillian as part of my talks at Blackpool, the magic convention a few years ago. And he's just a guy with such a great heart and such a great passion and love for magic. The guy's 13 years old. He's got some autism. He decided to get the guts to go on Britain's Got Talent. He was crushing it. He did an amazing job. He represented magic and magicians in the best way possible. The UK fell in love with him, and he came in 3rd place on Britain's Got Talent. So I want to give a lot of love to Cillian. One, it takes a lot of guts to get on that stage and be in front of millions of people. Number 2, congratulations, man, on making such a big difference and sharing your message about autism not being something that stops you, that can inspire you. And you did inspire, I'm sure, a lot of people by going on there and doing what you did. And 3rd place is nothing to take for granted for any of us, right? 3rd place on BGT, come on, that's freaking amazing. So Cillian, if you're out there, number 1, obviously congrats, congratulations. And number 2, thank you. You know, thank you for having that love and the respect and the passion for magic. You know, a lot of people your age look at magic and they use it in different ways, selfish ways that aren't helping the art of magic. But you did that by spreading a message of positivity, hope, that if someone even has a disability, that magic can be the vehicle to connect with people in a big way. And that's a beautiful thing. So Cillian, thank you for, again, having the guts, taking the stage and making a difference and doing it all as a magician. We love you, buddy. Speaking of amazing people, it is now time for this week's Magic Minute. This one comes to you from Colin Cloud. Colin is a Vegas headliner over at the Mirage with Shin Lim in the Limitless show. Colin's an amazing thinker. He's an amazing human being. He's a great guy. And he shared a few moments with us to share with you all about presenting your magic in the best way possible. And I can't think of a better person to do that than the Vegas headliner, one of the best mentalists in the world, Colin Cloud.
Hey guys, it's Colin McLeod here. If I had one piece of advice, it would be to imagine that magic as an art form has 2 ladders that you're constantly climbing. One is the quality of the effects that you're learning and performing for people, and the other ladder is in the actual presentation, the performance, the connection with your audience as well. And I think certainly I was very guilty early on of only trying to master harder and harder material, and I wasn't as good at really presenting it well, proficiently, confidently for people. So what I recommend you do is continue working on all the hard stuff that you want to perform technically and otherwise, mechanically, you know, whatever it is you want to do, definitely continue working, never stop working on that stuff. But also have one trick that you can do that you do not need to think about when you perform. It's something that is maybe self-working or just something that's super simple. With that routine, use it to really learn how to connect with people, engage people, and sort of define and refine your character when you're performing as well. I guarantee that by doing that with one very simple trick, the reason I'm saying make it simple is so that you don't need to think about it as you're performing it. eventually you'll be confident and comfortable enough with who you are as a performer that you can then start adding in the harder, more challenging material. That way you'll be already naturally comfortable connecting with people, sharing this stuff with people, and I guarantee that when you go to perform that harder stuff, you will find that it's way more enjoyable of an experience for you and your audience because you've climbed both those ladders at the same time. So that is my advice that I would give to you. Good luck.
So there you have it. Some thoughts from the mind reader, the real life Sherlock Holmes, Colin Cloud. Hopefully some of that sticks with you, as part of our Magic Minute series, some advice. Some of these people that are sharing the advice, these are things they wish they had known when they were first starting out. So thank you to Colin for sharing some of that wisdom and advice for the All Things Magic family. Appreciate it a lot, Colin, and can't wait to see you soon. Last but not least, I've been tiptoeing around this and I've been teasing you with it, and that is a lecture that you now can watch, at least for the next week. Last night, we were very proud to host a lecture from Kyle Purnell. Kyle is one of the most creative and gentle human beings I've ever had a chance to meet in the magic world. The guy has produced some of the best-selling magic products and just has a mind that thinks about things in such a cool way. So Kyle did a lecture for us, and he called it a mini lecture because it was based around one main new move that's unpublished, but he also included a couple of other things with it. If you would like to have a chance to watch the Kyle Purnell lecture for the next week is the replay, the link is in the description. Kyle went over a moving hold effect with a business card that when I saw it, I literally couldn't believe what I was seeing, and the best part is it ends examinable, so that's beautiful. He also shared an effect with a bill and a ring that links on and off the bill. Again, everything's borrowed and examinable with that one. And he went over a really cool technique with an appearance that you can use to have things transpose or appear at your fingertips that looks really, really good. And he gave a lot of different ways to use this new technique that again is unpublished. So Kyle let me know, originally, Luke, I would prefer we just do it live and we just do it for All Things Magic friends, and then people can't join us, let's just have it be that. But then he heard about all these people from overseas and said, Luke, you know what, let's make it available for 1 week as a replay. So that's what we've done. Thank you to Kyle, which is where I'm going with all that. Thank you to Kyle for allowing us to do that and having it hosted there at the All Things Magic website. So yeah, and at the end of the video, the end of that lecture, there is an unpublished thing that he demos that he didn't teach, but this thing is going to be in an upcoming book from a huge name in magic sometime later this year. Get ready to just have your eyes bug out with this thing that he does with 2 borrowed bills. So Kyle Purnell lecture, check it out for the next week and enjoy that. And yeah, thank you for allowing us to have that for the All Things Magic family, Mr. Kyle Purnell. And one little bit of news left over this week is Brian Sanders was our big winner on our Taco Tuesday live stream this week by taking home a free Speedloader Plus wallet, the signed card to wallet, valued at $60. He won it just for being one of our star supporters. So congratulations going out to Brian, and I want to also give a big thank you to all of our star supporters this week. You guys and gals are amazing each and every week, so thank you for supporting what we do, and I can't wait to see you on next Tuesday's show. And if you've never been there, every Tuesday night at 8:30 Eastern Time, we bring you handpicked magic tricks, we do live free giveaways, sometimes we do magic reviews, but it's always a good time. And so I'd love to see you on one of our upcoming Taco Tuesday shows on our YouTube channel or on our Facebook page. Taco Tuesday is more fun when you were there. And that's it. That is it this week. Our weekly recap is slowly inching closer to the end. Just like this bottle of sake is slowly starting to be empty. Sadly. So that's it. So once again, if you'd like to check out any of this stuff, the links are in the description. And also be sure to check us out for your magic fix, not just on these videos every week, but also on the regular over at allthingsmagic.com. We have a lot of fun stuff for you there, updated on the regular. And I do plan on, for what it's worth, being back to these weekly recaps on the weekly, along with a lot more magic reviews coming your way and a lot of other exciting content on the regular. This week, we're really gonna ramp things up and take things to the next level. So I'm really excited to do that with you. All right, I will catch you all for our next Taco Tuesday show. I'm gonna head over to the All Things Magic Lounge now to talk some magic with my friends. I saw Ron Action Jackson just logged in. I wanna say hello to him. So thank you for being out there. A kampai to all my friends. And a couple of birthdays real quick. Happy birthday to Orlando Rodriguez. It's his birthday right now. And Corey Van Valen just had his birthday the other day. So Orlando and Corey, happy birthday, guys. We're out. And go Knights, go. We are one win away from winning the Stanley Cup for the very first time in Vegas Gold Knights history. I think we're going to do it. We're going to do it. All right. That's it. Catch you guys next time right here for more All Things Magic. Your next Magic Recap. Weekly Magic Recap. So yeah, let's go. Kampai!